If you guys like how I do my chart analysis on YouTube and you want to learn how to do it yourself, click the link below to check out the Vee Trades technical analysis course. What's up, traders? This is Vee Trades, and today I'll be doing a technical analysis breakdown for Alibaba with the ticker symbol BABA. If you want a chart analysis guaranteed to be done, please read the description below. Also, take a second to give the video a like and subscribe for more chart analysis. I appreciate it very much. This video is for entertainment purposes only, does not constitute any financial advice. I will first go over what I see in the daily chart and finish the video off with the weekly chart. So it's Baba Fridays, guys. So let's take a look at the daily chart and see what has been going on since last week. Well, it looks like we cannot break through that EMA, and prices are starting to kind of rocket upwards, and you can see the EMA starting to curve towards the top side. So we did come back and find some type of support at this $100 level, or even $101 psychological level. You can see that this swing right here, prices broke through it. Over here we went up, we came back down, we bounced a couple times from it. Prices had a hard time breaking through it. Most likely he's going to do the opposite, and now we're going back to the 120 level to test this for some type of resistance, or break it and continue higher. So that's would be my next target, basically probably to even stop out the person who went short over here. So I'm looking for that 120 level to be hit probably next week. Just how quickly the market is reversing, I'm expecting this 120 level to be reached. And why am I expecting higher prices? Well, it looks like the entire market is pulling back, and I believe this stock also has room to pull back too. So it looks like the market is probably going to do a two-legged pullback, which is pretty normal in the market. So this is the first leg up, and this was the second leg up, and the target I have is right at the 128 level. So we could probably even obtain this target level next week, depending on how many stops are hit over here, which can easily rocket up prices. There's also a little more confluence to believe we're going to be headed higher, which is this potential uptrend channel we should make a new high of. So whenever we get the first break of patterns, we usually go back up to retest the previous high if it's an uptrend. So this looks like the trend, the price we were inside of, we got rejected off of the 119 level, because that's exactly what we did in the past. Now, since we bounced from this $100 level, we're going back up again to see if bulls can break this. And if we can easily reach that 128 level. So that's pretty much everything I see on the daily chart. Very nice. Finally, we're seeing some bullish action in Alibaba since it made a new low of this downtrend back in March. Ever since then, we kind of been going sideways, but now we're starting to see some follow through, or even a potential reversal in the stock price. So I'm looking for higher prices. This definitely looks pretty good. You can see the buyers are coming in. They're rocketing up, and probably going to break this 120 even to reach that 128, 129 level. And there's a lot of stops that could be hit to trigger a quick move up. So I'm looking for higher prices. This looks pretty good. It looks pretty bullish. As long as we don't get a massive rejection off of this 120 level, I think we're going to easily break it and then continue higher to reach that 128 level. So that's everything I see on the daily chart. Let's go and wrap this up on the weekly chart. And here we have the weekly chart for Alibaba. And ever since we made that close above the EMA a few weeks ago, you can see that the buyers are stepping in, and we're seeing green candles form for these weekly candle bars. So that's a good sign. Have we bottomed? Me personally, I still don't think so. I still think that we are definitely due for a bigger pullback than what we've had in the past. So that's what we're getting right now. We're getting a kind of like a reset in the market. You can see that we dropped so much, we're due for some type of pullback, maybe even back up to the 160 level, depending on how strong this retracement is. But since this is the first break of the pattern, you can see that most of these price bars, or even all of them, are inside of this yellow channel, except for this part right here. But that could be because maybe the channel is a little bit wider. But either way, this is the actual first break of the pattern, and normally when we get the first break of patterns, they usually fail. So I'm just going off of textbook, or what's more statistically likely, which if we do fall back down, we could surpass this low. So that's something to keep an eye on, that I don't think we have bottom. I think the market is probably due for that two-legged correction. The market moves in twos. Normally we do see two legs of correction for trends. So I'm looking for that two-legged correction, which would take us to that 128 level. From there, we could see a reversal back down to the lows. Now, is it guaranteed to go back down to the lows? No. That's why I'm not gonna put my life savings and go short, because it's not guaranteed. Sometimes prices bounce off a level and never come back there again, because it was very strong. So you can see that we did get a triple test of this $80 level. Prices came back here once, twice, right here, and this was the third time right here, and then it led to prices rocketing up. Trapped a bunch of shorts, thinking we were gonna go lower, but it was near support, so they got trapped. So it looks like we're rocketing up. Gonna probably continue to hit the stop losses of these sellers and probably send prices higher, because their stop losses are buy orders or buys to get out of their short position. So we could be we could see a bottom in the market, but just based on probabilities, it's not likely. We would need to see a lot more follow through than what we're getting right now. Still, you see in the bigger picture, if I cover everything on the left side of the chart, this is just pretty a small pullback. It's not really that big of a deal. But since we were near the lows, all-time lows of this stock, I mean, it could be a bottom, but again, it's not guaranteed. So I'm not saying we have bottom. I'm not saying I'm probably sure we're going to continue lower, but again, it's not guaranteed. But I'll give you guys an update next week anyway. So either way, I'm still looking for higher prices in this pullback the market is experiencing. So that's everything I have for Alibaba. Thank you for stopping by and checking out my video. Make sure to check out the rest of the channels, since you might be surprised what you can learn. Leave a comment down below on where you think prices are headed. Also share the video if you want your friends to learn about the markets. Lastly, I appreciate any feedback to help improve the channel, since I want to deliver great content to you guys. See you next time, and bye.